Little boat unbolters. I guess by what I just said, you can figure kind of out what we're up to. We're going to unbolt everything so we can finally put this trimaran in the ocean. Not today, but we're just unbolting it now. And so anyway, we are going to do it. I got to take the engines off and put them up too. Hey, for everybody. Now. The unbolting process has begun. We got that engine off. So we're going to take that one off, but we can't because I'm siliconing the backs of the tacks. That rhymes, doesn't it? See the little silicone stuff I put on the back? These tachometers are not waterproof because the back just pops off and you can get to the battery. Remember that. And change it when it runs out. It does have a battery that it keeps the hour meter running. But because we're in a boat, I just put a thin layer of silicone RTV on there, and we're done. But anyway, I can't take that one off because I just siliconed the back of that engine's tack, and it's sitting there. So, but anyway, yeah, we're taking this off. You can see these bolts just come out easily, usually. But I gotta take these off. Whoops, like this, like this. These are just hand tight. We never lock them down all the way. The two bolts from the center of here are all the bolts from the center line here. See, this is where these two split. From the center line here go in this boat. All the bolts, this one, these two, and those two go in this boat. Oh, so anyway, so I've got that off. Now I can take this stainless steel piece off here. See right there? Which boat does this go in? I don't know. I'll put it down there. Okay, now these bolts will come out. See, like that. And again, these bolts go on this side. See this one, yeah, see this one. I purposefully designed this so all these bolts should come out relatively easy. So now this outer board here is removable just like the piece of stainless steel. See, this bridges this gap here to strengthen it. It doesn't go into the other holes. It's only for strengthening this center piece here. And so we can put this in here on top of the stainless. Keep it in there. And now we got this one. See, once you take some of these pieces off, these bolts just come right out like that. And this, because it's on this side of the centerpiece, goes over this on, and we'll assemble them all. We'll put all the nuts and bolts back on there so they're all in one piece. And so we're slowly getting them done. We're actually pretty quickly getting them done, but anyway, these are all of our floor mats for the hull so we don't scratch up the paint with our sandy feet, you know, because you're in the ocean, you got your ocean shoes on, and you get in here and there's a little rock stuck to it and you're scratching all the bottom up. So we put these, made custom floor mats to lay in here. And it's also not slippery. See that texture? Nice. And very attractive, actually. They do have the sea deck, which I have some of, but it sticks to the floor. Well, adhesive back, and it sticks to the floor, and then it's a bear to get up if you want to get that stuff up. And this, you can take it out and just dry it. And the sea deck stays in there, but that's normally on a fiberglass boat that you don't have to worry about wet. This is a wooden boat. You do have to worry about wet wood. That's a bad thing, so you want your wood dry as you can get it. So anyway, we're going to continue taking all the bolts out. I got another bolt here I got to take out here. And then this whole side here will be unbolted. There's, I think, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, and 12. So there's 24 bolts that hold this thing together. And that's how we get it in the ocean. We take one piece at a time. And then we bring the next piece and then bolt it to that one. And then we bring the next piece and bolt to that one. And then we're done. Ready to roll. So, all right, we got all the front debolted. Of course, the boat hasn't been separated yet. And we're taking off the engine mount here. Again, it's just these big heavy duty washers. These are like super thick. The best ones I could get. All stainless 316. So anyway, that's all this. Just 2 bolts. Take these off and push these guys out. Take this strap across here. This strap is also the strengthening for this, so this don't break. It's got 2 3/16 inch 304 grade stainless, polished. See that, baby? Polished. Yeah, I took forever to polish those. Once you learn how to, it's not that difficult, but learning is a bear. So anyway, and then this engine will take off. We can't take off until we get till this silicone on the back of the tachometer dries. It's pretty close now. I just got to drop it down in here, but the problem is when I carry it, it's flopping around, and this is going to be banging and knocking stuff, and that silicone's going to get, I don't know, messed up. So I'm trying to get everything done. That's the last step there. So I am going to take this and put in this hole here. Well, actually, I need to take this to the welder. I'm going to have another little triangle welded from on the top here across here. See, a little 45s to keep this from trying to break off, because this is where this is the stress points here. This is always pulling down, trying to rip or crack this. We got this here, which helps, and I'll get one more up here at the top, because that's where the maximum stress is here, pulling down. So I need to take this to the welding shop, and that one to the welding shop. Cut me little corners like that and hold them right there. Anyway, we're good to go. We're going to keep it up, and we'll be done.
Okay, folks, just what we noticed the other day was, see that? On our uprights here for our shark fins, there's only 1 tack weld here. They're supposed to have done a full weld. And we got 1 or 2 on this side, 1 on this side. They only tack welded these. One of them there has a full weld going all the way down both sides, but they forgot to weld these. And we're going to go to town here. He's going to get in here and see if he can put some extra tacks. We're not doing a full weld here because we're going to burn the epoxy and the wood. So we're just doing like a 3/16 tack and a 3/16 tack, and maybe add a little bit to that one. We'll see how that goes. If we see too much smoke, then we're going to be worried. So we're getting down to business now. Yeah, so watch the flashes, folks. Anyway, we're going to keep on tacking, and we'll be back with more from my Paradise on Bantayan Island. We're tacking away like a sailboat, huh? Tacking? No, this is welding. This is TIG, stainless steel TIG. Paradise out. All right, people, you can see we got a little bigger tack weld up here on the top. The center one we need to redo, and the bottom one we got a bigger tack weld, and we're doing that on these two also. These ones here. So beefing them up, and then he'll come back and do this side next time on the next pass. We're letting them cool because this is, like I said, this is epoxy behind here and wood. We don't want any burning, and minimally burning, I should say. So anyway, Paradise out. He's over there doing that one. Hey everybody. Oh my goodness, the boat is separated. What's going on here? Yeah, we're getting ready to put her in the ocean. Not this very moment, but we're just doing prep. All right, with my fellow gas tank wranglers. Yes, we're wrangling gas tanks today. You may see this blue rope going around and round and over and under and around and through, and it's here so that when we're in the ocean, this gas tank doesn't start flying all around and sliding and snapping the neck on the fuel line. We're trying to hold this thing down, and that seems to be the best way to hold it in all the different directions that we can possibly hold it. One of them is down, one of them is from this way, one of them is from this way, one of them, of course, that way. It can't go because it's got this wooden thing here. But it's pretty good. I can wiggle a little bit this way and that way, but other than that, I think we're good. And we can still put gas in it. And we open up this side to stick stuff in it. Back here, we can put extra gas bottles, cans, and stuff back here, and maybe back here too. This may be our fuel
reserve, because we just bought 10 of these gallon plastic jugs. All right, folks, as any voyage requires, we are doing sort of provisioning, you know. And you got to have fuel, got to have gas. I got 3 engines here, and I think those 2-strokes are going to be thirsty. And maybe in this 4-stroke, I don't know. But so we got to store gasoline, and we got to store it in a place where it's not going to be falling over and sliding back and forth when you're bouncing in the waves and stuff. So we have, number one, we found rectangular jugs. Check that out. Those are nice. And this, of course, is a 12-liter, 3-gallon jug. These are 4 liters each, or 1 gallon. We got 2 back there, we got 3 here, and we can put 2 more over on that side. And the nice thing is the ones back here fit perfectly snug. They don't go nowhere. But these ones up here will, so we roped them in. With this, we got our little system of ropes that keep things from sliding around as the boat moves around. And also, you know, when it slides, it's yanking on this hose and trying to snap that little plastic fitting there that's going to break easily. Too easily. They should make those out of like stainless steel, but then it starts ripping this out, which it did on one of the tanks here. It rips out this whole thing, and had to epoxy repair it. So but I had to use JB Weld, and I think it's working. I think it is. We'll see. Okay, right now we have this side done now, and again we'll have to see how well this works out. But we can put 2 jugs back here, we can put 2 over there, and we can put 2 here, so we can get 6 on this side, because that stair, the first stair is down 1/4 of an inch, and it won't let this cap go under it. The other one is 1/4 inch up, and this cap slides just perfectly in there, and nothing wiggles or moves around. It's really, that hole was lucky. But still, we got 6 here, and we got 7 there, so we can hold 1 more gallon over there than we can hold here. And everything else is pretty well tied down. And we got a little trucker's hitch to hold these guys in. I mean, they're going to try to slosh around, but they ain't going nowhere. And when they're full of gas, they'll go less than that. And if there's any issues, I can just hog tie them a little bit more. So, but we need all this gas, because we got to go 110 miles one way to get home. So we're trying to get all the gas we need to go 110 miles. So we got 6, we got 9 gallons here. We got 10 gallons over there. We've got, that's about a gallon and a gallon, and we got 3 gallons in there. And we're going to have more. We got more of these. We got, you know, we're going to probably load these outer holes with gas, basically, is what our game plan is. That's going to be exciting. And so we are about as close as we can get. Yeah, see up here we can put more gas cans. We can fill them in here, in this area. Up here, maybe another 6-8 gallons. We're going to use all those rectangular ones. I'm going to be sitting here in the chair, and Lindy is going to be, I don't know where she's going to be. Maybe laying on our trampoline, or maybe she'll sit in there. We got to figure this stuff out. This is all the logistics part that we haven't quite got to yet, but nonetheless, we're getting there.